Hello everyone, magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Today I'm going to show you a Photoshop technique on how to edit architectural perspective. We're going to take a look at Photoshop's brush tool and I'm going to show you how to use this tool in a different way. Hang on guys, we're starting right away. This is a scene rendered in Lumion. Now let's do some Photoshop editing. Let's enhance these shrubs by replacing it with this one. This is a pink file, and if we just click on our move tool and grab this image, we cannot continue with our post-editing. But there's another way of doing this and hopefully the better one. So let's delete this layer and get back to our pink file. We are going to use the mixer brush tool. Take a look at the settings. We are using a soft round brush, and you need to always click clean brush. There are several options or settings we can select from here, but for this exercise just select dry heavy load, and most important, always leave this unchecked. We need to increase the size of our brush so that the whole shrub image is inside the brush diameter. Press Alt and left click. Notice that our shrub appeared on this sort of a thumbnail. Now we are ready to paint this image to this scene. Left click once on your mouse, left click again, and we have just painted our shrub into our image. But this is a destructive way of editing or retouching this scene, because you need to create first a new layer before we can paint over our scene. Let's undo what we have just done. Let's go to edit and click undo mixer brush. Let's first create a new layer. Just click this button that says create a new layer. And now let's paint again. Left click. Now because this is on a separate layer, we can edit this image without affecting the whole scene. So if we want to adjust the levels, we can do so in a non-destructive way. Let's put some trees around this area. Another pink file here. Press Alt, click at the center of the image. Increase the size of our brush so as to have a bigger tree. Maybe this is enough. Left click once, and we will create another tree in another layer. Maybe we'll try to increase again the size of that tree. Left click again. Let's do some image adjustment. Let's go to levels. So notice that only this tree was affected because it's in a separate layer. We click OK. And now we'll edit also this tree. But this tree is in layer 2, so we'll go to layer 2 and make some adjustment. Level adjustment. I think the position of this tree looks okay, so we could combine these two layers and merge them. Now we have one layer for these two trees. Now this tree is supposed to be at the back of this firewall. Let's erase this portion. Let's make the opacity at 100%. Now let's turn this road into a grass. Anything is possible in Photoshop. We have here a grass image in JPEG file. We are still in our brush tool. In particular, we are using mixer brush tool. But before we do anything else, let's click clean brush and press Alt and click. Now we're ready to paint this grass into this scene. Again, before we paint our grass, we need to create a new layer. Now we are in layer 4. Let's paint our grass onto this road. Now let's do some image adjustment of this grass layer. Let's go to Image, Adjustment, and Levels. With just this single adjustment layer, we can almost always achieve the result that we want. And if it's okay with you now, just click OK. We can finish this up by clicking on the erase tool, on the eraser tool, and just chip the edges. Thanks for watching. I will see you soon. Buhay ang mga Pinoy visualizers.